As a gardener, I love flowers as much as the next guy, because they give our gardens instant color and near infinite appeal. Not to mention attracting the necessary pollinators for all of our fruiting crops to be successful. All good and necessary stuff. However, for some plants, flowering spells the end, changing both the flavor and the taste of the crop. Hi, I'm Jeff from the Ripe Tomato Farms. Welcome back to another episode of the Garden Quickie, the show where in 2 minutes or less, everything has a reason. And today's episode is all about green onions. More specifically, why do they sometimes flower early when all we want are those tasty green stalks? Time short as you know it is, so let's find out why. Flowers in the garden, like this rosemary here, are normally a welcome sight. But for a select few herbs and leafy greens, flowering signals the end of an edible harvest. For some, like basil, cilantro, spinach, and even lettuce, the heat of summer causes sudden flowering, known as bolting, ending the plant's life cycle, leaving us to start over if we want more. Others, like those in the onion family, progress towards a more predictable path. And that includes these green onions here. They're generally considered more predictable in their flowering outcomes because they're what's known as a biennial crop. All brassicas, such as this red kale here, garlic, leeks, bulb onions, and of course green onions, are all crops that flower in their second year of life. Now, this doesn't mean that they start to flower after 24 months on the calendar. A biennial second year starts after they complete their first winter. For all of our biennial food crops, including green onions, year 2 starts after a chilling period. Any sort of a dip in temperature is going to signal winter for these plants, causing them to enter a flowering cycle as soon as the weather warms. In the case of green onions that are sprouted from cuttings, even though the plants may appear to only be a couple months old, they've been grown from adult stalks that were already mature when they were harvested the first time. Add in storage in the grocery store produce section or even in your refrigerator, and you now have a crop that thinks it's in year 2. Voila, flowers. Easy explanation. Almost as easy as checking out the next episode of the Garden Quickie. Thanks for watching, guys. And hey, if Garden Quickies are your thing, make sure to subscribe and click on this playlist here as we explore and solve more growing issues in 2 minutes or less.